Hamas is currently conducting a thorough review of a ceasefire proposal put forward by the U.S., expressing that it does not meet their demands. The White House has stated that Israel has agreed to the deal, which includes a 60-day truce and the release of hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. However, Israel has not made an official comment yet. The previous ceasefire attempt collapsed in March when Israel implemented a blockade on Gaza and resumed military operations. This decision has resulted in nearly 4,000 deaths, with Israel citing the need to eliminate Hamas and free hostages. The UN has issued warnings about the dire situation in Gaza, labeling it as potentially the most hungry place on earth. The entire population in Gaza is at risk of facing famine, as aid shortages continue to plague the region. Recent reports indicate that there have been 72 casualties and 278 injuries in Gaza within the past day, with medical relief efforts facing challenges in reaching certain areas. Despite claims of injuries at aid distribution centers, some organizations refute these reports, stating that no individuals involved in aid distribution were harmed. Doctors Without Borders has criticized the distribution of aid in Gaza, deeming it ineffective and highlighting the challenges faced by the most vulnerable populations. The organization suggests that aid distribution has been chaotic, resulting in injuries and limited access to essential supplies. Israel's foreign ministry has accused French President Emmanuel Macron of being on a crusade against the Jewish state. Following Macron's comments on the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, Macron had warned of hardening collective positions if Israel does not address the situation in Gaza adequately. The UN's humanitarian chief has described the situation in Gaza as forced starvation caused by Israel's actions. The chief emphasized the need for an immediate resolution to prevent further suffering in Gaza. Videos from Gaza depict scenes of panic and injuries, with reports of gunfire and wounded individuals near aid distribution points. These incidents underscore the challenges faced by those seeking assistance in the region. As ceasefire talks continue, both Hamas and Israel have expressed reservations about the proposed deal, citing discrepancies in meeting their respective demands. The potential for a sustainable ceasefire remains uncertain, with wide gaps still existing between the two sides. Despite calls for aid and relief efforts in Gaza, the UN has criticized Israel for obstructing access to essential supplies, jeopardizing the well-being of the population. Urgent action is needed to address the humanitarian crisis and prevent further suffering in Gaza.